looks like there's some siding here that needs to get done. So that's on the to-do list today. Alright, well, I've figured out that you don't want to hit nails with this situation here. Hey there, guys and gals. Today I'm showing you, upon request, a siding job I'm doing here. Just doing this for a friend. Really just, for some reason I like to get in over my head on projects, because I guess I just like to learn as I'm doing, is what they say, on the job training. So definitely do not take the advice I'm going to give you, because it's going to be not very good, because I'm just guessing at this. So I got a new vent up there and block it, whatever house wrap on there, and tape for all the seams so that, you know, it can shed water easily. And then I started some J-channel up there. One of the things I'm going to do right now is I got to clean this up, because this is it's not going to nail very easily to this, you know. And it's actually a shingle on a shingle. So I got to get all this cleaned up, and then we'll have something to nail to. I'm gonna use this, use my favorite angle grinder here, and try to get this done. I better draw a line before I start doing this custom cutting. Well, this is going real slow, so I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm gonna take a new disc. I'm gonna cut reliefs into it so it looks more like a saw blade. We'll see if that works. I kind of doubt it, because I think what'll happen is if I cut little triangles in here to make a saw blade, that it's just gonna come apart. So as far as the teeth, you know, it'll just knock the teeth off and just keep going. So let's see what happens. Let's try it. Alright, well, I cut some reliefs out of here. I think we'll just go with this, see what happens. If it tears this off, then we know it's no good. And if it tears it off, it'll make it it'll make it a more of a elliptical shape. So we'll just try this and see what happens. Well, that first cut worked so good, I think I just went around and did the whole thing. So let's see how long this blade lasts, cutting this whatever cardboard masonite siding, however you say it. Alright, we got our mark, got a nail, our string. Just gonna follow this right on down. Follow this down. Let's see. Alright, now that we got our line, we can cut along it, because I know me, and the only straight line I can cut is an abstract line. So
that's not true.
Oh yes it is.
Now we got a nice straight line we can follow. Here we go. I got overzealous and I started cutting deeper reliefs in here, and then I started adding more teeth, and as I added one, I broke it off. So as usual, I over modified. So we're just gonna run it, see what happens. Alright, so the way I've been doing this is I found a piece of siding here, and I've been measuring off of that to get where my line's supposed to be. I've been going along real good till I got to this window. Okay, and you can see the siding goes to here on the window. So then I was like, well, not a big deal. I'll go and start on the other side. So I thought, okay, no big deal. I'll go to the other side. The siding starts below the window over here. So there's no measurement there, okay? So we ended up taking another starter strip and placing it on top, you know, because that one should have been straight. And then we just followed that line, and then, you know, to get how straight it was. And this sucker had to move up a good 2 inches up higher from where I would have put it to keep it in line with the whole rest of the situation. So hopefully it's gonna look straight. Hopefully. Maybe not. We'll see. To be continued. So because we're always looking at the house from this angle, we're gonna start putting siding over here, and then we're gonna bring it over. That way the gaps won't catch your eye. And so that's why we're going to start on the right side of the house. And off the bat, we're going to try to stagger these siding the best we can, so that the lines don't, you know, so there's not a straight line up and down. So here we go. So we got the very first piece of siding on here, and now it's time to fight with the second one. So the siding's already kind of made to overlap itself. You can see the relief here. You can see the relief here. So that's already mapped out. That's easy. Now the tough part is getting this to clip in to underneath here, because underneath this one it's got 1, 2, because it's like double bent. So unless you're able to get, you know, you gotta just make sure that you're getting all the way to the back side. I just saw this bent from probably stepping on it or something. That looks straightish. Now it's always easier to have a partner, so I got my partner 8 foot. He's gonna hold that part of the siding while I clip this side in. Let's look down this way here and make sure this is up in here. There we go. That's a nice sound. Nice clicking sound. Alright, now I'm gonna put a nail in over here. Alright. So I always keep it loose though, so there can be some movement. Our next nail. Here's a trick for you. If you're struggling to get this wrapped around the bottom on that starter strip, I just took some leftover starter strip and hammered it out. So you get your starter strip and you get it hooked in behind there, and then you can just pull along and lift at the same time. And that should help make it easier to get on. Alright, something to keep your eye out for is things like this. If you can see this, there's barely no shadow here. There's a lot of shadow over here. So I need to know if this is bowed or this is bowed. I'm just gonna take my straight edge. Yeah, this is bowed, the siding. So I'll just throw a nail in here and that'll be good.
That sounds so fun. We'll be right back.
Thank you, God. Thank you for watching. Until something else breaks, we'll see you later.